Good morning, Modern Homesteaders. I love coming in the greenhouse first thing in the morning and checking on the progress of everything and seeing what's grown overnight. I can't get over these beets. They're almost bigger than the pepper plants. Some of them are. And then these tomatoes, ever since we've trellised them, have just been growing huge. I'm gonna have to put a mark on some of these trellis strings one day and then check them back and see how much they've grown, because these are just going crazy. Gotta open this door, that sun's coming out. We don't have any zucchini flowers yet, but it's gonna be soon, because look, it's getting close. One of the things that excites me about that is we're getting our bees soon. We got to get the beehive set up today. So when we go and get the bees, we're ready for them. And it's perfect timing for the greenhouse because all these plants in here are going to be starting to flower out soon. The pasture's starting to grow back really good where we first started running the meat birds. Right here is the first run in there. Then the next couple of days, and then you can see as we get up further, it's still spotty, but back here you can't even tell we had the chicken tractors. And it wasn't that long ago that we were back here. It's amazing how much that chicken manure really helps the pasture. You excited to get the bees tomorrow?
What is this?
What is what? That a big old animal poop? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, right.
I think that's a bear poop.
Me too.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
It's bread. So it looks like, yeah, that's definitely from a bear. Full of berries.
It's not good.
Not good at all. We might have to get the game camera out here and set up. And see what's coming in. Because that's not good.
That's a big poop too.
That's a big poop.
Well, I think it is.
That is huge.
What were you asking me?
I was asking you if you were looking forward to getting the bees.
Yes.
Look at that big old spider right there in our water bucket.
Ew.
I'm
not scared of spiders, but I don't like them when they're big like that.
You want to take care of that for me?
You can.
Figaro, what was out prowling around on the homestead last night, huh? Did you see whatever that was? No way! I was just wondering that. Gina, you know what they did? I have that box of apples. That box is half empty. We'll have to put the game camera here and leave these apples here.
Right here, though.
And we'll see if they come back tonight.
Well, I don't want to come back.
Look at that. Good morning, Willow.
Put your head down.
Did you girls hear the bear last night, huh? What time was the bear out there eating the apples? You ladies are supposed to let us know when an intruder comes in. Like, yeah, we were sleeping. Waiting for you, Hope. I knew you would come over. We better give these to the pigs right now before we forget. We don't need to call any more bears in intentionally, but we'll set the game camera up so that way if they do come back, we'll catch them, but we won't invite them back. Oh yeah, look at all that mess. What did you ladies think about them bears eating your apples, huh? You must have heard them. I'm surprised you weren't squawking. You don't want that. There you go. I gotta teach you how to sit. So when you take the leash off, you sit down. That'd be kind of a neat trick. Oh, Buttercup, you stand just like Tilly. Bow-legged. Makes it easier to milk, I think, though.
lot of babies.
The babies are saying, don't take all of our milk. We want some.
Did you see how much I have?
She's filling up your jar this morning. You're gonna have to stop.
I think we're done anyway.
Good thing, because you would have been overflowing. We have to bring out another jar there, Buttercup? Huh? Your babies are all outside waiting for you, Buttercup.
Your collar's loose.
Now you want your babies?
That's weird. Like you're just standing there.
Oh.
You have a milk mustache so bad,
She
girl.
sure does.
That's cute.
Look
Got
at
it in
that
her
milk
eye, I
stash. I can't believe Buttercup still has that much milk left over. These little buggers are starting to eat us out of house and home. Which is a good thing. That means we'll be eating them sooner than later. After all, it's what we're raising the meat birds for. That's gonna make some good chicken stews and some good sandwiches and soups this winter. We need to go across the brook and get the game cameras. I had a lot of people asking about the game cameras. We gotta go get them today, so I guess we're gonna find out what they've been up to. First one. It's pretty wet. Holy moly, oh, that's a big bear, guys. I wonder if that game camera's got it. Look at that thing. You see that? This is my hand and that's the bear track. Let's take a picture. That is one big bear on the homestead, and that must be the front paw. Oh my goodness, that thing's huge. All right. I don't hear the creek running. Nope, the creek is pretty much dried up. All right, we'll come back and get that. We gotta go up here a ways. Well, at least the creek makes for easy walking. Looks like we had a blowdown of an ash tree right here. I see the other game camera. There she be. We need to get a little road across here so we can use this back. What is this? 2 acres? It's pretty grassy right now. This would be good for pigs and goats. They would love it back here. Here's our other game camera. Batteries is still working, so we should have photos on this one if anything came back here. So we'll shut that off and let's go back. I'll meet you back at the other camera. Actually, I didn't get that far and I see a bed right here. Something slept here and the game camera was right there. So maybe whatever's been back here we captured. Here's a game trail. All right, here's the first camera. Yeek! Holy moly! I never really noticed this, but this is all like a, I don't think it's a beaver dam. I guess it could be. Maybe a beaver came down here, or either that it's just all, when we got a big rainstorm and everything washed out right here. I wouldn't mind if the beavers tried making a dam right here. A natural pond. Wouldn't hurt my feelings. Says we still have battery, but the battery's low. so I don't know how many. Bummer. Hopefully we got something. I'll have to bring them back up to the house and see what we got. Oh, I'll bring these up in the mule, then we gotta get to work on the beehives, and then later on, when I'm inside, we'll take a look at the cameras and see what we have for footage. I hope we have that bear on there. That was a huge track.
Is there anything in it?
Nothing living in it. We have 3 openings for our bees, and I don't want them to be open all the time, so I've been trying to figure out how we can control if the openings are open and how big of an opening it is, because depending on how active the beehive is and how many bees are in here, really depends on how many openings you need. So I came up with an idea, so I want to do that before we bring them up above. Alright, so if we do this, then we can either have no opening, or a little opening, or a lot. We need a longer bolt. I got those up at the house.
Your goatee's all wet. That's kind of gross. Did you just have a drink?
I grabbed some longer carriage bolts. I put the carriage bolts on the inside, and then our block of wood. So bees need to be able to defend their hive, and if the hive's still small, you only want a small opening, and the bigger the hive gets, the bigger of an opening you're gonna want. So we want to be able to control what we have for an opening. So these boards will let us do that. So you have them all the way closed, and then we can depend on how much we need.
How will you know?
You'll be able to tell how active the hive is. If this hive is completely filled up with frames and honey, and say the colony's here, but then the honey bees are coming in here and bringing honey in, we can open this slot so the bees don't have to travel all the way in to the hive to get to where they need to build the honey. They can just come in here or here. And then if it's really hot, we can open up a little bit for better airflow too. And we can always put a screen over it if we just needed airflow. That's the really good thing about these horizontal hives, is there's so many different things you can do with them. And then say for some reason one of our hives die and there's no bees in here in the wintertime, we can close it all up so mice or bugs can't get in here either. So that'll be nice. That's slick. I like that. That's going to work really good. Tomorrow we're going to pick up our nukes. And a nuke is a small hive that's going to have 5 frames. So we'll get the 5 frames, and then we'll probably put the divider in where the 5 frames are. Or if they're already filled up and they need new ones, we'll put some new ones in.
Okay.
So we'll just put these 10 on the back side for now.
Maybe I should order some now. We also need to get a spinner.
set them right here, but once we get this area leveled off behind you, I want to set them up here by the greenhouse, so that way it'll protect them from the winter wind that we get, because our winds come here from the east or west, whatever direction it is, and the greenhouse will stop those cold winds getting them. But we'll keep them here, and they're gonna love, look at all the clover and then all the white flowers out in that pasture. I want them close to the greenhouse so that they can pollinate all of our vegetable plants. So we got white clover, red clover, and then a bunch of other flowers out there. And we'll be close to your blueberry plants so they can pollinate your blueberries. Speaking of blueberries, you see all the leaves on them yet?
I just saw them from a distance. I'm gonna check it
They're
out.
starting to leaf out.
Look at that one.
Look at those
That's
leaves.
amazing. That's so
What's
fast.
it been, a week? Right around a week. This time tomorrow, you'll have your bee suit on.
Oh goodness.
I'm debating whether or not we want to bring the bee suits with us tomorrow as we go and pick up the bees.
Smells so good. I love that smell.
The beeswax, yeah. I think our hardware cloth got lost in the mail somewhere. So luckily we had some more material in the basement from when we used to raise rabbits. This is from rabbit hutches. So we are going to use this instead. And we'll cut it down to fit after. I don't foresee anything being able to get in here. And if they can, I guess they deserve the treat. Because that's on there pretty good. This actually helps strengthen up the whole chicken shaw. Alright, now we're going to need our 1-inch long roofing screws. What are you doing, Blossom? We pre-cut all of our roofing material the other day. So under here is that stuff. Pieces. I like to pre-drill my tin before I screw it. Even though the screws are self-tapping, it's easier if you pre-drill everything. It's reminding me of a food truck. I ran out of roofing screws, so I need to get some more roofing screws to finish up screwing the back and then making the top. So I'll have to go run out and get those. I'm liking it with the galvanized steel on the side. That's looking sharp. So I just downloaded the footage from the second game camera. We got 749 photos. Looks like we have some kind of predator right there, a neighbor's dog, coyote right there. That was during the winter. Let's get past where the snow is. What's this? That's another coyote. We've got a deer here. Scroll down, scroll down. A lot of deer activity here. One lonely doe. Hey, look at that. This must be, let me get it bigger. That was that bed I bet you I saw out there. So that doe is sleeping right out by the game camera. She visits out there quite a bit. Look at that, nice and red. Alright. And there's my ugly mug. So let's eject this one and I'll get the other game camera and I'll be right back. I just downloaded 458 video clips from the first trail camera. But unfortunately they only go till December. The battery must have died. So that means we didn't get any footage of that big bear. We'll have to put the game camera out tonight and hopefully we'll get a couple of images of him tonight. Let's go over to the compost pile. You're doing a good number on that. Look at that. Holy moly. I don't want to step on you. Give that right there for the ducks, because they don't climb up the compost pile. I'm thinking 15 eggs. Oh, broody hen. Watch out. You're hiding 4 green ones. They're not even yours. None of them are. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14. Man, you were on, I was one off. Oh, Ivy came over to you.
Or did you go to her? Cool. I'm missing a brother. This looks so much alike, I can't tell. Okay, there's it all.
Figure we can set one of the game cameras in this tree.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
And then I'll set one in that apple tree pointing this way. Yeah. There. So I had just chased off a neighborhood dog that had a black chicken in its mouth and it dropped the chicken. And now they're saying, so I don't know how it would get back in the fence, but that's one of Rusty's ladies.
So it also could have bit the chicken through the fence.
Guess it could have. It was a good sized chicken. So I don't know if it was that chicken it had in its mouth or if it was one of your pullets that was all black or one of these other ones.
Right.
Not a good day.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna check for eggs. So that means we only have one laying in this flock now.
Right. So
Bummer.
if we got 2 eggs today, it would be our last day getting 2 eggs from this.
No, yesterday was her last egg, unfortunately. Oh, the pigs are just napping. They were napping in the shade. Huh, girls? Don't touch the fence. There you go. They're big enough to fight off any predator, so I'm not worried about the pigs, nor the goats. Rusty, why didn't you attack the dog, huh?
I know, that's what I said.
You want to attack us? You should have went after the dog. You ladies haven't seen the chick show today.
Nope, I gotta go get a snap, crackle, pop.
Gotta go to the chiropractor.
Whoa.
Oh, that's so good.
Reminds me of either
Fancy.
reminds me of an ice cream truck or like a food truck. The galvanized like that.
Oh yeah, like just like this color.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the galvanized.
Yeah.
Looks fancy.
Yeah, it looks so
Now we just gotta get the roof on, the door, and the handles. We're getting there.
Can't move your butt. How long?
12.
Well, I've never seen this much predator pressure on the homestead in one day. First, bear, which the good thing about that, he wasn't coming in for the animals, I don't think. I think he was just coming in because he smelt those apples. We got the game cameras up. I'm hoping to either catch him on the game cameras or I'm up usually around 3:30, 4 a.m. every day. So maybe I can see him first thing in the morning. I'm out locking up the chickens between 8:30 and 9 every night, so I'm kind of surprised I don't see him, or I didn't see him the other night, because I'm out in the yard and keeping an eye on everything. That being said, when I was editing the video yesterday, I saw a dog running in the yard, and the next thing I know, it had a chicken in its mouth. So I ran out, scared it off, it dropped the chicken, and then it was a black chicken, the chicken went back, and then I chased the dog, but I've never seen the dog before, and it hasn't come back. So I was very surprised that we saw Rusty's ladies dead afterwards, but I don't know. And I don't know how he got her out of the fence, or the dog I should say. I don't know if it was a he or she got it out of the fence, but then she ended up back in there. We did see Olivia's black pullet back in the poultry netting, so it wasn't that one. So it was a struggle today, but on the positive side, we're going to get our bees. So we're looking forward to that. I'm thinking we're going to have to put bear netting electric fence around the beehives because we don't want to be losing them. So thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey with us, guys. And it is always a journey. We never know what's going to happen, and we can't plan any of it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.